Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit since I posted. Going to give you a little update on my 951 project and a few other projects. I've been painting or coating the inside of this 95 for the 951 with this white bilge coat paint. It's an epoxy. And it's coming along pretty well. I wish I would have taken out my trim and a few other things, but I'll replace that hose anyway. But yeah, it looks real nice for the most part. Very happy with it. Really brightens up the hull. Can't wait to get the engine back in. So we'll be prepping for that very soon. But yeah, if you're ever doing this, I recommend stripping as much down as you can. I know the steering cable is a bitch. But yeah, I had my choke and stuff cables and throttle set up here. And I got up in there as best I can around the steering. But it'll look real nice when all done. So that's where we're at with that. So getting real close to getting the engine back in. Here's my other project, another 95 XP with the 95 800. I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this one, but it's got the X motor. Good old X motor. It still has gray fuel lines. So as you can see, I already started taking the mats off. I got all them off. I got to pound down the rivets and we'll get that washed. And we'll get this thing all prepped. And I'll be pulling the engine out of this one as well and coating it like I did that one. But this one's going to get a full resto as well. We'll do the bottom as well. Maybe we'll see how bad it looks down there. But previous owner or someone along the lines put a bilge pump here, so that's kind of a OCD thing for me. I'd rather have it in the center. So we might get some fiberglass work done to fill that and move it over here, because I like that better. But yeah, then someone painted the hood black, so we'll get that back to yellow. And I already washed out the inside once, just so when I'm pulling the engine and stuff that I'm not working in filth. And this one will be getting a new gas tank as well. So new gas tank under the recall. There's the white pipe for the 951. I was able to get it out with the engine still in and without breaking the pipe, breaking the clamp. Had to do some more cutting right along here to get that pipe out this way, to curve it out. But that's where we're at with this one. This is my primary focus right now. So as I'm waiting on things for this one, I'll monkey with this a bit. But that's where we're at. As you can see, I got parts. There's all the parts for the 951 everywhere. But yeah, the stuff I'm using for the inside of the paint, the hull, is this. It's called Total Bilge Epoxy Bilge paint. So that's what I'm using. And we'll go outside and I'll show you another project. What do we have here? We have a 2001 Yamaha GTX Di. And I just washed the inside out. It was kind of mucky. But I picked this up super cheap. It does start and run. It just has a slight issue. The owner that sold it to me said local service place said it was a timing wheel or flywheel sensor causing some running issues. But we'll diagnose that and we'll get the pipe apart. We'll do oil lines on it, oil filter as well. There's my 951 engine waiting to be reinstalled. I've got a mess in my workshop. Anyway, on my trailer here I got my niece's 96 XP that I restored for her, and then of course my good old reliable Punisher. I was having some carb issues with hers, some running issues. It would start on the trailer and I'd get it in the water, it would start. We could run it for 10-15 minutes, and then when you parked it for a bit to take a rest, it would struggle starting. Went through the carbs, and hopefully I got it fixed now. So the carbs were rebuilt last winter, and they've got about 4 hours on those carbs. But I think I had a clogged filter, must have sucked something up. And then I found a few other parts that I had issues with. Water regulator spring was broken, so I've replaced that. And then over here, of course, we got the other GTI that is going to be worked on down the road. And then the other 98 GTX, that's a Carb 951, waiting for the engine still from Dan at Full Bore. Hopefully I'll get that engine soon, so I can get that washed out and get this on the water after I get the engine on. I'm probably going to do some fiberglass work. Got a little rash here. But back here to the older GTX. I got the new rebuilt engine in it, 657 from SBT. So she starts right up. We're running some premix in the tank, so she's going to run a little rich for a break-in. So this one is up for sale with the trailer. And then I have of course, the other project you guys have seen. This one here, got an engine coming for it soon. Peter at Fox Valley Power Sports is getting me another engine for this one. So for now, I'm going to eventually get it tipped over and clean the bottom of the hull. Get some of that oxidation off. And then we'll flip it over. We'll clean out the inside. Been gathering parts for it because I didn't have an engine or any parts for it. So far I've got exhaust pipe, pumps. I've got electronics too in my trailer. This one's getting a new gas tank as well. So I've got the electronics, pump. I got carbs as well in the house. So I'll need a battery. I'll need a gas tank, steering pad. I'll throw in some gauges. Fix these. Still a lot to do on this, but I'm just gonna wash out the inside of this hull. I'm not gonna do an epoxy on it. Not really worth it, because it's just gonna be a ski I'm going to sell. So if someone's interested in it and they want me to do it, I'll do it. But otherwise, it's not really worth the investment. And as you can see on this one, they put the bilge outlet right down low. That's just not very smart, really annoying. Again, I would like to have them up here. But since this is a ski that I'm not going to keep, it'll just be the way it is. So that's where we're sitting at. Yard full of skis. I've had a lot of people stop by and take my number down and ask me if I rent them out. There's my dad's fishing boat. Hopefully I can get out and do some more fishing soon. But we'll go back into the covered shed. There's my motorcycle, my 750. This is up for sale as well. I've got a larger 1500. I've had this for several years, since 2007. Really like the bike, but time to let it go. Something bigger. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching my channel, watching it as I progress on this. So hit up Peter at Fox Valley Power Sports for your engines. Hit up Nick Carnes at Westside Power Sports for your used parts, your steering. He makes these awesome steering. They're UMI replicas, along with the manual hydraulic trim. So hit him up for those. They're really sweet. And I'll do another video shortly as I'm putting the engine and stuff in. So stay tuned, guys. Peace out.